Stephen Jackson, the UN Resident Representative to Kenya, the future for every child. And at this moment,
Your Excellency, the First Lady, Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, you can follow proceedings. To those joining us from around the world, a very warm welcome. So as we mark the Diamond Jubilee, it's clear that UNICEF has reflected all these.
For more than 70 years. And we've got a big problem today. We will recover. We will reimagine a fairer world for every child.
To invite the UNICEF representative to Kenya, Maniza Zaman, to say...
First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, Margaret Kenyatta, and we are very hopeful for the future.
Remembering what UNICEF is doing in Kenya, has done in Kenya over the last 50 years, and especially so I'll ask them to join me over here. So Angie, if you can come across, and I'll sit in the middle and we'll have this conversation. There's one younger person thing or very little to wear, and that's why she's driven by, by that passion. Congratulations, Daniel, but now I only ask you one thing, and you'll see why. So let's cue in this video to see this journalist in the making, fashion designer in waiting, Linus, who is your great-grandfather. He's 95 years old. Asante sana. Okay. You can join us here in person. So that's the children. Now I want to grow up a little bit and call a few other people here.
Policies that help to improve children's lives in the country.
And I'm Chief of Communication for Development in UNICEF Kenya.
And so I think it was no surprise there was an Irishman, Liam Neeson, the actor, who was narrating that video earlier.
In this space, yourself, who's a colleague, and Tegla, who I really look up to, I'll try and summarize it.
It gives me great pleasure to join you today as we celebrate the 75th anniversary of UNICEF's service delivery to the children of the world. As we convene here today for this special day, we recognize the unparalleled, ceaseless, and steady support from UNICEF towards programs geared to safeguarding the rights and welfare of the child from all corners of our republic. As a ministry, we acknowledge your efforts in championing children welfare countrywide and globally. We are sincerely grateful to the support, facilitation, provision, guidance, and all other areas of collaboration. Kenya, as a signatory to various international conventions, including the United Nations Convention on the Rights of the Child and the African Charter on the Rights and Welfare of the Child, has demonstrated its high-level commitment to the protection of the rights and welfare of children. Consequently, we are doing all that as humanly possible to protect our children from violence, exploitation, and abuse.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, 2021 is a significant year in UNICEF's history, marking 75 years since the creation of this institution globally and 50 years of its presence in Kenya. I extend my warmest congratulations to UNICEF. This is indeed a great accomplishment, and I am pleased to be taking part in this event. We are here to reflect on the history, celebrate the milestones, and contemplate the future in your work for children around the world. Looking back at the journey this institution has traveled since 1946, impacting the lives of millions of children, saving lives, protecting their rights, is a visible legacy that makes us all proud to be part of. Your contribution to the progress of humanity has helped achieve insurmountable results for children, including the eradication of polio, humanitarian relief, and universal primary education. The legacy of your work dwells in generations of children whose lives have been enhanced, particularly children living in vulnerable and marginalized communities. The important work you are supporting in protecting our girls from harmful cultural practices, as well as your contribution towards eradicating female genital mutilation and early girl marriage, resonates with the 2010 Constitution of Kenya. It also amplifies our national commitment to ending all forms of gender-based violence by 2026 and female genital mutilation by 2022. The spirit of this institution in the work of fulfilling the right to nutrition is one that I wholeheartedly applaud as Kenya's nutrition champion. Nutrition remains a priority for me because of the impact it has on our children's growth and development to reach their full potential. This way, they can excel in education and become productive citizens in society. Collectively, we have made notable progress in advocating for enabling nutritional environment. This has been evidenced by the National Food and Nutrition Security Policy 2012 and the Kenya Nutrition Action Plan 2018 to 2022. These commitments have helped advance our national nutrition targets that seek to address inequalities in nutrition, promote good nutrition for all children, protect children under 5 from malnutrition, and reduce stunting. However, the gaps that exist within our vulnerable and marginalized communities are indicators that still more needs to be done. We have not lost sight of the crucial role UNICEF has played in HIV prevention. More recently, UNICEF has been a source of inspiration in advancing our national goal towards the path of validation of elimination of mother-to-child transmission of HIV and syphilis by 2023. I would like to express my gratitude for the technical and financial support UNICEF has provided in the development of the National EMTCT Strategic Framework 2016 to 2021, the development of some of the county HIV business plans that we have successfully launched across the country, as well as your participation in Beyond Zero medical safaris. We look forward to a stronger partnership in raising the profile of maternal, newborn, and child health in Kenya. We have a collective commitment to deliver on our global promise to leave no one behind. It is my hope that the UNICEF legacy will be kept alive and carried forward far into the future. I thank you.